Hello my lovelies. Well, it seems to have got darker earlier. I've done my cards. The swelling, I don't know if it's the moon or something's been cranked up, but it seems the more the symptoms, the more the crown chakra opens. Which is I guess that's ascension. I guess that's the double-edged sword, if you want to call it that, of being so sensitive. Everything that gets sort of rolled out to try and stop us from reaching our self-actualization, and seems to have this knock-on effect of actually speeding it up. Welcome to the Great Awakening. So I've done my cards. It's a full moon in Cancer. You'll be feeling this, a lot of mother nurturing, attachment to family, sometimes also as well things coming to light under the full moon, but I know from past experience that it's actually, you know, made me feel a bit what's the word, sentimental in the fact that I've allowed people to overstep, or let's rephrase that, I've not set strong boundaries, and especially when it comes to family and stuff. You know, there's that whole like attachment to, oh well, it's family, which we need to let go of, especially if it's dysfunctional. So let's see, we have a message from the fairies on this Cancer full moon. Protection of the highest level for our highest timeline, opportunities, gateways. What are we looking at? What's the energy of today? You might be doing a lot of releasing. I've had heart chakra activations today. Oh yeah, it's I've had a manifestation materialize, so it's just that jump between one reality to the other. Timeline jump. So we've got the two of Pentacles here. As you can see, her hands are full. She's weighing up. She's trying to make a decision between two things. One's quite heavy. One feels like a burden. The other feels a lot lighter. She's surrounded by fruit, so it's Two of Pentacles can be trying to juggle two jobs, trying to juggle two responsibilities. You know, something's got to give, something's got to be let go of in order for her to free up her hands. It's only when we have open hands can we receive. She's not in a position of receiving at the moment because she's got to let something go. It's just, which one is it? The big acorn or the little one? The big one could be, like I said, you know, responsibilities, family responsibilities, work responsibilities, but it's juggling two things or juggling two ideas. It's like this. I've got to let one of these go. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Star. So this is healing. This is wish fulfillment. But this is breaking, coming down. She's pouring out. She's stripped down to be open and vulnerable, naked if you like, and it's healing from the stars, but it's also wish fulfillment. So there's a wish fulfillment that's coming in, but she's got to let go of one of these responsibilities. One of them, and pentacles, is normally to do with work, but it's something that's quite heavy. Something's got to give. Going back and forth as well, but that's normally Two of Swords. This is definitely, I've got to drop one of these responsibilities, regardless of what people might say or think. It's because it's costing me too much. It weighs too much. This is possibly what the moon is bringing to light. This is the opportunity of the day under this moon. We'll get a message to go along with the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, crown chakra is well and truly open. Two of Pentacles. It's juggling too many responsibilities, possibly. Healing, again, it's the Star card. It's the healing. I really hope you can see these. I might try and get some more light on the subject. Let me just put the main light on. I don't understand. Either it is later than I think it is, or it's just darker than it normally is. Healing, again, she's got both hands open. She's got this beautiful rainbow, which is going from one hand to the other. Now is the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. She's got a pentacle round her neck. So again, it's dropping one of these, or maybe even dropping both of them, to be open to receiving or open to giving. Because if you've got too many responsibilities, you're trying to juggle too many things, you don't have the time. One, to heal yourself, but two, to be able to give it out. So that is the message. Bottom of the deck, and again, like I say, that's very much the Star. Very much the Star card. She's pouring out. But it's a card of healing. Bottom of the deck, we have manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what it is you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. I love the fact that she's got her wand out. She's like, this is, I mean, I do this very often, to get my wand out and throw it around. Manifestation step 1, but you need to be very clear. Now, when I do my, I mean, I used to be like, oh, you know, please, can I have, and all that, but it's, I'd come to the conclusion, and especially when it comes to clearing other people's energies, I demand. Now that's not, you know, it changes the frequency of please can I have to, yeah, I demand. You know, we have to be very, very clear on our intentions. And demanding is quite a powerful word for my highest good, for everyone's highest good. But it just changes the frequency of rather than oh, you know, if it's for my highest good, I demand, you know, that any energy and frequency that doesn't belong to me be removed and mine be returned immediately. You need to be very specific and obviously dominant. I don't know if that's the word. Not wishy-washy. Don't be wishy-washy with it. I certainly haven't been with mine. And the same if you know, if you want something out of your life, you know, be very like setting boundaries. If this person isn't meant to be in my life, I demand that they be removed. I mean, you know, it can be that easy, not as in removed, but as in it can, you know, you have to be very Queen of Swords about it, I feel. But from a heart space as well, which is what I'm trying to say. When putting your manifestations out there. But it's about feeling it. Feel like it's already there. It's already done. But yeah, so back to juggling, 2 of Pentacles, healing, and 2 cards, manifestation and wish fulfillments. We've got the stars on our side. What else can we have with this 2 of Pentacles? It could be down to, you know, like leaving a job that's not serving you. Breathe. 22, which is divine feminine. But this is feeling like being underwater. It is this beautiful card of being underwater. But what she's doing is that there's a ship that's being guided through these emotions, and we're being asked to breathe through it, because we may feel this is too much, but it's being guided. We're being guided here. And choice. So choice, 2 of Pentacles, making a choice, deciding what to drop, what's too heavy. It's a responsibility or a burden, or it could be a job that maybe you're not being valued for, you're putting too much effort in, not getting paid enough, and you're being given a choice. Now the choice in this card is it's purple, and it's sort of like a mind space. Now what she's doing is she's blowing bubbles out into the universe. So it's a choice. Not only is it a choice about what decisions we make, but it's a choice about what manifestations we want to create. That's what she's doing. She's blowing out these bubbles into the universe. She's making choices. Now her choices come from her thoughts, the way she thinks, the way you know, the self-talk, the dreams, the aspirations. These are all choices. We can either choose to you know, feel like just for example, feel like the world's against us, and then the universe will manifest and bring back to us circumstances which make us feel even more like that. Or we can choose to believe that we live in a beautiful world, which is what she's doing there. And then it reflects back to us what a beautiful world looks like. But again, it's a choice, making a choice, what needs to go. Manifestation, wisdom. Right, let's get some more on this choice. This Two of Pentacles, juggling, jobs, finances. There's some healing. So again, with the hands full, you haven't got the time for the healing to take place. You haven't got the time to be giving healing to others. Give me some more on this Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, healing and choice. Choices. Two of Pentacles, healing and choice. Bit slow today. So we've got the King of Cups. Now the King of Cups is the divine masculine, but he doesn't it's either a divine masculine or it's asking us to get into the King of Cups. Now the Queen of Cups is obviously heart-centered, open, moves, everything is done through the heart space. With the King of Cups, he keeps a lot to himself. He's a doer, but he doesn't speak as much. He's a bit poker-faced, you know, lips are sealed. He sits and he watches. That's exactly what he's doing there. But he still makes moves from a heart-centered space. He's mastered. To become the King of Cups is to master the divine masculine in the heart space. But it could actually represent a man, so there could be a choice here. What else am I getting from him? He's just sitting back and watching. We've got the Hanged Fair at the bottom, which is I surrender, I let go of control of circumstances. But yeah, the King of Cups, you know, he's very intuitive, very dreamlike, very romantic, but doesn't necessarily express that very well. But it is in his heart space. So you could be dealing with a King of Cups where it's asking you to get more into the masculine in your heart space, maybe not to, and the Queen of Pentacles, maybe not to share too much, just sit back and watch, observe. He's the kind of person that would know, you know, he's like, I'm just watching, I'm watching them move. He's a poker player. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is a divine feminine who's mastered the Pentacles. She's sitting pretty on her throne, crowned. She doesn't chase. She doesn't look for anything outside of herself. She manifests and trusts that it just comes to her. Again, she's mastered. She's not in a state of lack. She's mastered, and this doesn't mean that she's particularly rich. It just means that she has abundance, and she's mastered that. So you've got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So this could be a power couple, or it is balancing those two energetic elements within us, but choice and healing. Let's keep going. Oh, now that flew out miles away. We've got the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups is obviously balancing in the heart space of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. She's in touch with her dreams. She does everything from a heart space. She uses her third eye. She manifests, then she brings it into reality. She is very poetic, dreamy, creative, and that fell over by healing as well. So maybe there is some healing to be done in, see, with this juggling, it is about letting something go or dropping something in order for this healing to come in, to balance out the divine masculine and the divine feminine in the heart space. But this Queen of Pentacles as well is, I am abundant and I don't chase, I create. Things come to me. But that's like two queens and a king. These are, if they're not representing energy, which, you know, we could be healing at the moment to get to this now. The kings and the queens are obviously, it's the crown chakra. It's that whole, I am in alignment. I've been, you know, given my crown. She fell out on the Queen of Cups. So this is the Emperor. So again, this is divine masculine. This is the emperor. I am the emperor of my empire. I am the protector. I'm the divine masculine. I do the work. He does the groundwork. This really, let's keep going. So there could be healing here. Like I said right at the beginning, these choices that are needing to be made could be, it's something to do with responsibilities, and it does feel with the Emperor coming out that it could be, you know, either father, grandfather. It's got that whole divine masculine, but he is a protector. That's why he's got the shield, but he lays the foundations. See what else we get. The Ten of Pentacles. So, like I said before, this could be generational. The Ten of Pentacles is having it all. It's harvest time. But and it can be marriage, but it normally represents family. It normally represents generations of families, and ancestry, and like emperor, grandfather, father, grandfather. There's some healing that's taken place here where something needs to be dropped. There needs to be a choice to be made to balance out this queen, this king within our heart space in order to move. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles is I've got enough. I don't rely on anything, you know, I've got enough and I've got enough to share. On the Queen of Pentacles. So something's got to give. In order for this, I feel like this healing and this manifestation, breathe, because the Queen of Cups is water. This is very, you know, full moon in Cancer kind of feeling. So you've got the King and Queen of Cups, the Emperor laying the solid foundations, the Queen of Pentacles. I don't look for anything outside of myself. I manifest it. It comes to me. But choices. There's that old saying, isn't there? Be careful what you wish for. But I'm not getting any. So this could be actually dropping responsibilities of feeling responsible for other people. You know, what's got to go. The 8 of Pentacles. So this is the 8 is like carry on going, carry on working, learning new skills, building up it's mastery to perfection. 8, like she's weaving this basket here. She's getting all the help that she can from nature, from the, you know, this is to fill her basket. So it's about learning, mastering one's skills and more, getting it to perfection, or, you know, even learning new skills. But she's getting help, and that could be something that's been manifested. This fell out on the healing and the Empress. This is the 10 of Wands. This is, this is the straw that breaks the camel's back. Too many responsibilities, too many burdens. Something's got to give. 10 of Wands is enough is enough. My dragon can't carry all this. Look at it, it's exhausted. And the 10 of Wands normally comes, like, again, when we've said, we've made commitments to things, places, people that we can't actually carry on our own. So it could be time, obviously, like, to make this choice to drop something, because we've come to the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is enough is enough. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the 8 of Swords. That's mental entrapment. I feel stuck, which is just a thought pattern. It's a choice to believe that the healing is there, and maybe this moon is going to bring to light what it is, where our boundaries have been overstepped, where we feel responsible. You know, Cancer's got this, it's this nurturing energy of wanting to look after other people, take care, security, you know, family, like I said. But it's about, you know, who's looking after you. It's got to be balanced. Something's got to give. And it looks like the 10 of Wands, it was that enough is enough. Done. I'm putting the burdens down. So it's a release of coming to the understanding that you know, if you are juggling 2 jobs and getting paid pittance, that's not your responsibility to be making money for somebody else. It's kind of like taking your power back, I guess. Probably talking too much. So 7 of Cups. And again, we're back to the star. We're back to wish fulfillment. This is stripping down, becoming vulnerable, being honest with yourself. Her foot's in the water, so she's flowing with emotions. She's stripped down all ego, stripped of all the ego. But the 7 of Cups is choices. The 7 of Cups, she is actually looking in this, and it can be offers. There can be offers that are coming in, but it's often she's got she's got her hand on her chin, and she's like, is this cup going to serve me? Is this offer, emotional offer, going to serve me, or is it going to, you know, be too heavy? So there's choices coming in, or choices to be made. I'm going to put that with choices. But let me count those. No, there's far more than 7 there, I was going to say. But the 7 of Cups is about choices or opportunities. Cups, so it's all heart-based ventures, decisions coming in, mulling over, bit of a dream-like state as well, maybe slipping into it, like, yep, the curtain has been lifted, the veil has been lifted to our higher consciousness. We are being asked here, what is it that is going to let us grow our wings, let us fly. It's the veil is being lifted to a higher consciousness so that we can fly. Something is coming to light. At the moment, like, it's almost like the butterfly is stuck on the curtain, if you like, but the curtain is being lifted so that they can see properly. And we've got the seahorse now. I had, so it's about hope. Somebody found a seahorse. My friend found a seahorse the other day, and I had a look at it, and it's like, it's being able to, what I get from this, it's being able to gravitate or move through, like the Queen of Cups, like the King of Cups, with the, you know, ability of the Queen of Pentacles. There's no lack, sitting in abundance, with elegance through what feels like deep waters at the moment. But it's a very good luck charm, seahorse. So I had a look at it, and it was like hope and faith and almost like wishes again. But I do feel like it's this breathe. You can imagine that the seahorse does feel like it's underwater, but actually it's doing it with a sense of grace. It's not losing its shit. It's sitting in its Queen of Cups. I'm open to receiving all intuition, all manifestations. You know, I'm using my third eye. I'm singing. I'm dancing. I'm working creatively. I'm not necessarily, you know, sharing it with everybody. But something is coming to light in order for that butterfly to spread its wings. It's a veil. A veil is being lifted. Something is coming to light in order for it to move into the light, into the sunshine. Answers within. Healing. 10 of Wands. Okay, let's see what the Labyrinth fairies are going to say. Avril the parrot. That's about speaking one's truth. His throat chakra is activated there. He's pointing at it. It's about communication. So it could be, look out for what's not being said in action. That's what he does. He sits and he watches, and he's like, okay, so, you know, I will get a little bit more into that, because both of he's got his antennae on, and he's pointing at his throat. It's definitely about communication, but it could be about learning to, and this is what the Queen of Cups does. She feels, she knows, she hasn't got a problem expressing herself from the heart, but she can tell when you know, sometimes you can tell more from things that aren't being said rather than what is. I think but it's possibly verbal brilliance, which is quite hard for some people, especially if you've had throat chakra problems. So it could be healing that part. Something's got to go. Possibly if you're in a job and you're not allowed to speak your truth, or you know what I mean, like something to do with balancing out this King and Queen of Hearts himself. 17. Wow. So his heart chakra activation, his third eye and his crown are all aligned. And that fell out on the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So I'm gonna just get one more on this. And then the green woman, and she fell out on the Queen of Cups as well. And then we've got the Sage at the bottom. The Sage knows, he has the wisdom. It also reminds me of my friend Mark. He has the wisdom and the knowledge to know when to let go of what no longer serves him. That seems to be the feel of the energy for today. Is something's got to give. So communication. Clear communication are vitally important here. Strive for verbal brilliance. Listen carefully and be articulate. Be willing to calmly debate the issues and explore ideas with others. Open communication will enhance the chances of success. Avril also suggests that the Queen watch for body language, incomplete sentences and unfinished thoughts, and try to discover what these signals are meant to be getting across. Now himself, which is 17, is like divine masculine again. I'm going to hold him up. He's there he is. When himself appears in a card, he may indicate that a great amount of energy is present, but he also strongly energizes the fairy cards around him. Everything he touches becomes more of whatever it is, more alive, more vigorous, more powerful, more awesome, more awful. This card in a reading can indicate great vitality, victory or triumph, confidence and power. There is leadership and ability to command, steadfastness and integrity, willpower held and channeled for the good of all by will. Himself speaks of protection, either of the Queen or of someone the Queen owes protection to, like a child or an elder. Acceptance of parental responsibility is important, as are deep and committed relationships. He is the preserver of the natural world and its balances. Shamanic power may be indicated here, as well as a potential for powerful spiritual healing. This card may also speak of erotic energy, passions and potential creativity. So it is natural law, life force, magic and shamanic power, which is very much like I say, Emperor, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, you know, all rolled into one. And obviously manifestation, but there is healing going on. But it might give you that oomph that you need to drop something, make those choices. And then the green woman which is number 23. And she again talks of natural magic, expectant gratitude and untamed creativity. She speaks to us of caring for our growing ground and of the physical satisfaction of being our natural selves. So that's the Star card. That's stripping down to vulnerability and being open, and of physical satisfaction and practicing our own magic. This is a time for enhancing the growth of our talents and abilities, a time of blossoming that will bear fruit. It may also be a time of growing maturity and self-confidence. Experience trusting yourself and trusting the process of growth. She also reminds us of material rewards, the harvest of the seeds we've planted and nurtured. She counsels boldness and perseverance in the face of adversity, yet she also reminds us that sometimes the only action we can take is to wait patiently and keep growing. Beautiful. So I'm going to close with a rose. Lovely message for the full moon here. But like I say, if you're going backwards and forwards, something needs to be, choices need to be made here so we can get into this natural flow. He's in alignment, he's lit up. Same with her. A lot of divine masculine, divine feminine, you know, balancing out. I mean, I think the only one that's not here at present is the Empress. Right, so I'm going to close with a rose. On this beautiful full moon in Cancer. I've got a Cancer moon sign, so it's going to be massive for me, but just closing cycles out, just sitting with the feelings that come up. Let it go, let it flow. Bottom of the deck, we have Rose without thorns. You have the right to joy, peace, and sweetness of light. So whatever it is that you're juggling, something's got to give. And we have After the Rain. Silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, and acceptance. I love you lots.